TB when you're gonna get doomed every fight versus a TB. That's like impossible. So might as well play something that ups your tempo a little bit. Only issue is just the fact that this mid lane.
I would say Gaming's lane looks pretty strong.
It's just super safe.
Yep. They've got the extra shields that always come out from the chakra, and it's just, yeah, the damage provided between the two is quite difficult for them to get an advantage here.
Bottom lane.
They will get the kill.
They do. They get the first blood here for Radahn. Watson will be able to get Poshka in return, but yeah, that bit of bonus gold going the way of Radahn's TB.
Right when they hit the level 2, the tag team plus the Metamorphosis, more than enough damage for them to close that gap. I feel like we've how many Abaddon games have done? I feel like we've done like every game has Abaddon, right?
There's been a lot of
I think
Abaddon.
It's every single game either has Abaddon or TB. Or, it's a lot of the same heroes that are coming out. Quinn, he's been found.
Yeah, it's finally too much for him. Lyle's able to take him down. It was inevitable. It was going to happen eventually.
This is an annoying lane.
Yeah, it's just not easy for Collapse to approach when these shields are up. Takes a lot of damage. Bottom lane.
Watson.
Making the move again with the meta and the tag team. Watson, he's going to live. But
Down
only just. I mean, he's seeing the potential each time when they have that opportunity to go top lane. Collapse will fall.
It's overwhelming.
It's just super hard for him to try and farm against the pressure of these shields. They know there's backup behind him, so Quinn can't really commit too heavily for this. He's not got a huge amount of mana. We'll get another Sleight of Fist off. Radahni's got the Sunder. Spiders are in upon him.
It's another chain.
Ticking down to the curse. They'll dive forward, looking to finish him off, and they will get it under the tower. Sleight of Fist comes in from Quinn. Diving in for Lyle could be quite appealing. Rue's going to be here to try and provide some sort of help, but it's a good curse from Malady down onto the two of them. They can dive in, another good Sleight of Fist, bringing them both low. Lyle will throw out the Viper Strike, tries to bring down Tofu with him, and with the help of Collapse, they will get Tofu. Maybe they can get Malady as well. Snowball from Aposhka comes across. They do manage to take out the two of them, but not before they did lose the bigger kill. They lose their mid. Lyle going down.
Yeah, right now, looking super good for Gaimin.
And Radahn stepping up. He's got Lyle by his side.
Ace.
I'll turn with the ult. And he's got the borrowed time with the ready. He's going to be back up to full HP. They're bringing further TPs into his Spirit. They want to try and get the fight going in their favor. They get the silence out on the two of them. They'll bring down the silencer. They won't be able to finish off Ace.
He's still alive. They're dropping low. Quinn is continuing to poke them. The Radiance is done already for Ace. He's got the Dispels.
They'll get the chains connection.
Another Purge.
They're still just in on him. Nothing to be done there to save him. Rue tries to TP over, but so far, Gaimin Gladiators' approach looking very impressive this game.
Yeah, the
Quinn.
Greed from Spirit's getting punished. And
he's down bottom. Tofu's ready to join as well. We'll see if Radahn can do it. He's able to get the Sunder off. But can they actually threaten
He has
Quinn?
a shield.
Quinn, he's got the chains out on a Radahn.
For Spirit, just continue to try to slow the game down for Radahn. Now that Global's on cooldown, Miposhka trying to play around Laurel, but Laurel's getting gone on instantly. It's actually Miposhka who tanks it.
Yeah, Laurel's got to run. Miposhka
Can he even run? It doesn't look like it.
I don't think yeah, Watson's in on top of him with the full Spider army.
This is looking,
They're just problematic. And it's just because that play sort of comes down bottom, they do have a chance of fighting back.
Yeah, they're going to need a pretty insane connection because their team fight overall, it's completely reliant on the Doom.
They're looking at mid. So what they can start here, they're going to throw everything down over towards the Abaddon, see if they can bring down Ace. They will. They'll drop the Doom for it, they'll get the kill.
Big kill. Can they continue chasing? They get the shards on Malady.
He's kind of stuck, so with the dead shot connecting Malady, he's going to get forced out.
Can they keep chasing? He's got the Pavis, he's healing up, the curse comes out.
They really want him, and they will get him. Takes quite a bit. Chains on the Collapse, but he's able to remove it. They get the punch up as well onto Quinn, but another Remnants at the ready. A Spirit, they do hold the tier 2, and they're able to get a couple of kills from it. A big one as well, shutting down Ace.
Perfect angle they can get around there with Collapse, getting that Doom onto him.
Radahn.
There's always going to be the saves that can come out.
Stepping pretty far out. See if he's able to get his way out of this one or receive any sort of backup. Curse upon him. Miposhka's going to come in with a jump. Tries to focus Malady, but Malady's able to get the global silence off. They look towards Radahn. He'll put the Manta, but he's gone.
He's gone.
The blast comes in. They have to try and TP out Lal. Is he going to get away? He will. But Rue left behind. Gaimin Gladiators, they clean up the three of them, and they lose nothing themselves.
They're snowballing this. Radahn shows himself too far. They played careful on Gaimin anyway, but eventually they just close the gap on him.
They do still have the Doom ready to use.
They have meta also.
They're in.
Try.
With the punch up. They're going to drop the Doom down on towards him, but he already got the borrowed time on. Now the Doom will be there onto Ace.
Watson's on Laurel.
He's going to get caught by the dead shot fear, Watson. Let's turn over towards Rue, attempting to heal up, and indeed he still has this Aegis for 3 minutes. He's just pushing in and killing off Rue underneath the noses of the entire team of Spirit. They couldn't stop him. Now he can turn over towards Collapse. Remnant fall from Quinn. Collapse is gone for 50.
This could just be it. I mean, Quinn, he's pushing forward. Laurel, he's a no man's land.
He's dead. No buyback on him.
Gaimin, the tempo, it's hitting on all cylinders.
Yeah, they're really good at playing the game like this.
They're all full HP. They can keep going. They can probably look to close this out.
That's looking very good from Gaimin.
Yeah.
When you see them play it out like this, it does make you think that...
Rodon.
He's got the Sunder. But can he actually get back to the safety of the base? I don't think he can. He's dead.
And Collapse, he actually offers himself as well.
It's tough.
Yeah. On to the next one, it feels like.
I think back to the drawing board. Yeah. For Spirit on this one. Because as I was saying, when you look at what Gaimin's doing...
It's Gaimin. They can just stick outside the base. They can look to keep pressuring. They just call.
They'll tap it out. Understandable. GG's called. Ladies and gentlemen, Gaimin Gladiators.
Domination.
Yeah, this is just what they're best at. They played this game pretty much textbook perfect. And again, I was impressed last time, impressed again, the Tofu call.
And he can also jungle just fine with Flame Guard, right? And he can rotate to the side lanes just fine with all of his abilities. So he just has other entries into the game other than the lane, and he's one of the best heroes at having the supports rotate mid.
I mean,
just tournament life on the line.
Yeah, no big deal.
Let's do it.
Well, I think... Well, they're up a game, though, on Gaimin. I will say the spicy draft is mainly Gaimin's. I think the mid-Vino still very spicy.
Okay, all right, so maybe it's not going to go well, but we'll find farm somewhere. Might not go good, but he'll still find some farm.
Yeah, I think he'll go mid, then mid, and do farms there.
Okay, well, what about Venomancer? What's happening with Veno?
He leave middle for jungle and let something mid.
That's gonna be a lot of different. Oh my goodness. Okay, we gotta get to the game. There was a first blood. Who first blooded?
I hope
I'm unfortunate. It was somebody else. But let's get into the match right now. We're gonna head on over to our casters. Sorry about that first blood.
No problem.
Collapse. Continuing to struggle. Dust is at the ready.
This time they'll get the kill.
What a value Dust lane. Playing versus Bounty Hunter and the the Sand Shroud. So yeah, Malady can just keep bringing Dust and Sentries up here. And it's super valuable for him.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, we've obviously seen in sort of the patch and with the map the size of it is, you know, having multiple invis can be pretty nice at other stages, but yeah, not the laning one when that's where both of them are.
Going a bit far. The TP's coming forward. Rue looking to strike back versus him. He's got Stick and Fairy Fire. They're bringing another hero.
I mean, Lar's just dead.
He actually just takes
like that's just the power of these incendiary burning spears.
And Quinn, he's got Fairy Fire. I think he walks out of this, Owen. It's another Shadow Walk, but Quinn gets the kill, forces TPs.
Rue can't kill this.
They've got an absolutely free farm PA with a Huskar absolutely free farming as well.
Has to try and recover from that.
Let me cut some waves, pull them into the jungle if you're able to. Ace now, since he is left alone, they get aggressive on him. He's got a Lotus.
The Ice Path on him. They'll get him. Good move there. Finally able to get themselves a kill on the board here, Spirit.
Rodon getting himself an early Ripper's Lash coming into play. That actually a little bit of damage does help. Miposhka.
I see Quinn and Tofu. They're trying to go for Lal.
Quinn is deep.
Backup comes in for them. He's going to make the jump over towards Lal. I mean, can they finish Quinn off? They can. So they'll get the trade, and again, with Spirit being behind, they'll take this.
Can he TP?
Yeah, not going to get Tofu as well, so Tofu gets out. But yeah, sure your mid dies, but you do end the life of the Huskar, top net worth in the game right now. Collapse, again, able to get away with farming here, able to TP out freely, they can't stop it.
Tofu couldn't close the gap there either for a hit or for the shot.
After what was a pretty tough opening few minutes.
Still behind in XP after having double shrines, but bottom Ace.
They're going to go for Ace again, and they're going to get him again.
They know that Tofu is nowhere near to be able to protect him since he was top.
Yeah, good stuff from Rodon and Miposhka. Yeah, we heard from Silent Ride. This was the lane that he saw potential from, and we're getting that potential playing out.
Yeah. That burrow looked like it went pretty far, actually. It's like absolute max range Collapse, able to distance himself and get some XP under tower. Rotations coming in. These are very low-level supports from the side of Gaimin. They'll run right into it.
So the Shadow went down to Lal. Lal's able to turn with the ult on towards Malady. Malady will pop.
Huge ice path.
Let's see if they can get the cleanup here. Quinn stepping up, kills off Lal, jumps over towards Rue. Tofu survives. He'll be able to walk away, but Watson gets clipped by the burrow strike of Collapse.
I mean, Poshka, these ice paths, perfect connection onto everybody.
TP's coming in now.
They're making the call. Here comes Quinn.
They're going to try and start onto Radahn.
They're bringing everyone.
I think the rest of Spirit just have to let Radahn go. With this many heroes chasing him down, there's no saving the Dragon Knight.
They don't even throw the Golem. Yeah. So they do have the Chaotic offering for the next potential go as well. Hanging on to them, just chasing him slowly. And they do have the Watcher there, so they do see that he's under this position here. Quinn.
He's making his way over. Dust upon him can collapse, continue to juke around the trees. Now Serpent Wards are down. Tofu's got him.
Quinn takes the last hit, though. Sorry, Tofu. Even though you commit Serpent Wards, not for you.
And Room and Poshka, they're going to see if they can make a play with the two of them onto
They have a
once.
nice ward here.
It's a lot of damage with the Macropire. They'll get him.
Very
Nicely
nice
done there by the supports of Spirit.
Level 8 on Miposhka. I mean, that's a big deal. 3 points now in that Ice Path. Ace, he shows himself.
I mean, they're bringing in Radahn as well. So they can get the setup. Ice Pump into the Dragon Tail. Is it enough to keep him locked down? It is. The Golem will come out, but not before Ace falls.
And they don't have great ways to chase, as we were mentioning. They've got a dagger.
And Watts going to try. The dagger out onto
coming.
Rue. They've got the dust as well. Rue's just going to go for the TP out. Rue, he's away.
Tofu is the only control, and he can't catch up to any of them. He is too slow. There's backup, though. Miposhka. Max Ice Path at the ready. Laurel?
Quinn's going to make the jump. Gets his straight away towards Laurel. They get the Hex into the silence.
Stun.
Laurel, he's having to turn for Gale. They've taken the Aegis out of the hands of Quinn, and they've killed off Tofu. See if they can set up for round 2. They get the Ice Path on towards him. Macropire down as well. They surround the Huskar, kill him off. And he loses that Aegis pretty much just as quickly as he got it there. Very quickly dealt with by Spirit.
Beautiful bait. And Collapse got the Blink Dagger. He's able to get the stun before they can get the combo. Laurel gets his spells off. He gets the Noxious Play before he dies. And stacking all that magic damage resistances with a Huskar with the Glimmer. Could potentially keep Quinn alive in some of those situations.
Ooh. Nice pop from Miposhka. They get the setup on a Watson. Watson's going down.
Again, I mean, the Miposhka, right? The supports. 4-0 and 5. 9 of the 10 kills are because of this THD Twin Head Dragon.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a great hero right now. Miposhka, one of the players that really pushes it to its limits.
And they're reading the plays, right? It seems like they always know where the moves are coming. Is mid.
Labs have got the jump in. They've got enough damage to take down Quinn. It's getting a bit messy now for Gaimin Gladiators.
Spirit just making every move.
Yeah, but they were on him.
And again.
And this time Macropires are at the ready. So Ace, he's just going to burn.
Again, Miposhka.
I mean, what can they punish?
There.
They'll get the shackles in on towards Lal. So Lal will be left behind, but the rest of them get out. It forces the reaction from Gaimin Gladiators. Team Spirit, they're happy just keeping on this constant pressure. Kind of set enough to take this fight. At least not the BKBs here for Watson. He's still a recipe away from his.
Looks like Tofu maybe expecting them to put a ward down. They're shifting over. They have Chaotic offering. It looks like they do want to fight around it.
Okay, it's going to be without their PA. Tofu.
There's no Veno here, though.
It's going to try and start things. Looking for Rue. Quinn's in with the jump with the Ice Path and the Macropires down on towards the two of them.
Quinn.
They'll drop the Golem as well. They really want this bounty dead. And will they even get him?
He takes you out.
Okay, they do, but it takes quite a bit.
Can they get Miposhka out? They can't. That's a big grab.
There we go. As you said, he hasn't died yet this game. Ideally, they want to get the money to one of the cores, so Ace, I'm sure he'll want to try and take the last touch on this.
Tofu swing is
okay, never mind. Tofu says I'll take the money as they are able to end that mega kill streak of Miposhka.
And Tofu's like, hey, we caught him because of me. So I will take that kill. They strike back, but it is just the two supports.
Now the cores continues to survive, collapse. Still doing what he can to make sure they can't really do much off the back of a push. And they're going to make the jump on him, but he has the backup coming in. Radah's in with the Dragon Tail on towards Tofu. They'll use the Sunder. Ace trying to save Tofu. I don't know if he might regret that, because he's now dead. Tofu is probably not even going to survive.
Malady.
And Malady, he'll be the only one to get out. I mean, Ace, he wanted to save his support. He was like, well, I guess if Tofu's taking the last hit on the kills, he's the real carry, he's the real core. They're both dead.
They're close friends, you know, they always want to look out for each other. Quinn, Laura with that Ghost Scepter will be able to just get himself out. Has to be careful how he steps up. Gets stunned. Wasn't careful.
Oh, he's trying to get away from this, but the Dragon Tail catches him. Quinn, he's gone.
75.
I mean, Watson's trying to fight here from the backlines. He's in with the BKB, but he has to respect Radahn. The Golem will be dropped on towards the Dragon Knight. Radahn turns towards Tofu. Tofu should slowly get taken out. Watson comes back in. They'll kill Radahn off the one, but collapse. He's in with the the Burrow Strike get beyond the two of them? Watson's got to jump away. The double buyback coming out now from Gaimin.
Spirit's disengaging.
Can they actually catch anything more with these buybacks in place? Lar's going to go for the TP out. He gets away. Rue's out as well with the TP. Collapse is able to break the distance with the Burrow Strike. Get out of there. They're looking for the chance to fight.
Jump from Watson.
Can they burst Radahn? They're in with the Hex. Straight away, Lotus gets dropped down on him. They're going to force him to safety. Now he's ready to turn. The Dragon Form. He just tears through Tofu. Tofu goes down. And now Spirit can push on for more.
Watson's BKB.
I mean, she's getting
He's
kited.
gotta run.
Yeah, he knows he can't commit for the fight. They have to start backing off, but Collapse is in with the Burrow Strike onto the two of them. Quinn will pop the BKB, trying to turn towards Collapse, but Collapse is up in the air with the Yules. Radahn cleans up Malady. Gaimin, they have to keep running, but Collapse, he's going to keep chasing. They find Quinn. Burrow Strike's there. Quinn's gone. Triple kill for Radahn.
A picture-perfect teamfight execution from Spirit for Gaming.
See what they could try and do here. I mean, they're going to be without Quinn for 70 seconds. They get the jump onto Ace. Burrow Strike again. Collapse constantly into a time. Ace is able to get the Sunder off onto Radahn. They will manage to kill the Dragon Knight. But Watson still heavily outnumbered.
He's alone. Ace.
They're trying to find Lar, but again, Collapse. Two-man Burrow Strike perfectly lined up on a Watson and Ace. Watson will jump in. He'll bring down another one with the crit, but he's dead himself. No buyback on him.
And Radahn is back.
They're ready to close it up and push this to a game 3 as the tier 4s are gone. They're onto the Ancient Spirit. Ace and Tofu, the last two left standing here for Gaimin. As it looks like they will be able to scare them off. But I'm sure Spirit are going to come back in on this. Yeah, they're going to catch Tofu. They see him hiding in the trees. Tofu's gone. And they can get back on to ending the game. And maybe picking up another kill towards the end of there. Look at Ace. Ace is going to scramble back towards the fountain, but Radahn's in with the Dragon Tail stun. Another kill to be picked up for Radahn. As this game, it's over. We're going to a game 3, folks.
Hell yeah. I mean, this is a cool game, honestly. I have to give a lot of credit, just the way that they were able to disengage. But for Gaimin, you could clearly see just the lack of being able to hold heroes down, the lack of being able to catch at times. Spirit were just dancing on them in team fights.
You know, they were just able to reposition, pretty much do what they want. They had the Sand King, you know, Collapse. Didn't necessarily start off the strongest, but kind of like came back into the game, and his control was really, really good.
Just outblock him.
Yeah.
You have the NA clicking power.
Oh, he does have NA clicking power. We're really good at that. It's all about
blocking is top tier.
Because we can only play the first 30 seconds of a game, and then it's decided.
Yeah, looking at all 3 lanes, they do have a pretty good setup. Top lane could be the one that goes both ways, but yeah.
I mean, Quinn.
Laurel.
He's going to try and bring down Lal with him, but Quinn's gone. Lal will survive.
Took the risk to go for the kill. And now he ends up giving more to Laurel. Getting the 2 last hits under the wave. Top. They get the catch, Malady. Whoop. Uh-oh.
Whoa.
That is an unfortunate timing.
Will be dying here. I imagine. I don't see many ways for him to get out of this. So it's a dual rep onto Rue.
They should get the turn. Kill Rue.
Dead shot. But Watson still able to get in and take him down. So, yep, they get the trade.
Yep, Collapse will get pushed away from that as well to hit the sentry down. He has a stun to
do
play
have reflection again in 5 seconds, but yeah, you say if the Burrow Strike's up, it's not really worth Watson trying to look for it.
What's going on over here? The creep mechanics there from Tofu. Quinn is actually going to join here.
Okay.
That's Quinn's wave, but that's Quinn's perhaps getting a kill with the chains.
He's got a Phantom Strike in a second, Radahn, if he wants to sort of jump over them.
I mean, this is the mid laner.
He's going to be like, Lal, get over it. Help me out, bro.
He does.
And he does.
Oh, Quinn.
Well, Radahn, what's the route to be for him?
You just go back down bottom and get shadow worded. Poshka does have 1 point in it, and he's got some tangos, so yeah, back.
Yeah, for sure. TP down there, doesn't want to miss out on any more.
Malady again.
They're going to get the kill. Can Watson find the trade once more? He can. So still able to make sure that, you know, they don't go empty-handed here on Gaimin Gladiators with these plays.
And this is, as you said, this is the trade lane. This is the one that's going to be the most contested one, as we see that Spirit does have a good advantage in the other ones.
Tofu. He's going to look towards this. The dead shot will miss.
Instant TP from Watson.
See if they can do anything. Dual Breath's going to be off the mark, so Lal can just safely back off. There's Fatal Bonds on all of them, so if Lal wants to turn and get some damage in, it could start to hurt. They'll kill off Miposhka.
I mean, if he overextends too far on Laurel, he could potentially set up with these fissures and extra rotations. But they need the third. They need at least the third here.
Yeah, and kind of all the TPs we used last. Well, I guess they still have the TP actually on Malady, if there is a chance.
And Malady has one and Ace has one. Ace has TP plus Ravage if he sees a moment for it, too.
He's going to tick down pretty low. In fact, he's just straight dead. He knows even if he jumps the Remnant, he's going to be dying to the Incendiary Burning Spears. Top as well. They kill off Malady.
Watch out. But it's actually a support Ember, pretty much. Remember, his net worth, he's very fragile.
And Quinn's still very low.
Corrosion.
They hit the silence. Root, the dead shot's in. The blood
Fairy
grenade's
fire,
out.
Lotus.
Root not going to be able to finish off the job. Quinn will be fine.
He gets
Root will die.
saved by Tofu, the Lotus, and then he has a Fairy Fire. Gives him just enough HP to survive. They are truly bullying at this Embers. What a shot from Rue. Ace. Laurel is here. They've got the Ravage.
He's got to use it just defensively. They'll try and turn. They've got the Ice Path onto both of them.
Laurel.
Can they threaten Lal? They can.
He's going down.
That's
Watson.
a big kill for Watson to get the last hit on as well. Malady sort of dying in the epicenter. Collapse back in with the Burrow Strike will clean up that kill.
Watson trying to get in to get Collapse as well. Malady was trying to get that extra setup. With Tofu here, they might just be able to.
Yep. Fisher block comes into play. Collapse. He's going to get the back up. The Golem coming down on towards Watson. Watson.
Off the mark this time, Rue.
Quinn knows this is the way he has to play. Just try and get involved with the teammates. Look for action.
Watson continuing to keep tabs of Collapse too. He keeps sending illusions to get the info. They jump with the Ravage. They find Rodon.
That's a big one.
Laurel.
See what he can clean up in return to get Tofu. Can you get anything more?
Ace is speedy with the phase, the Windlace, and down the Wandering Whirl. Can Laurel chase him out?
I mean, these spears.
These spears just might kill him.
It's just so much damage.
Oh,
It's enough.
It actually
it's
is.
so much.
Wow.
With the Incendiary. This Roche, it's going down too quickly. I'll be able to claim the Aegis.
They're keeping that. I mean, they're keeping the lead growing time and time as it goes by. Quinn, will he be able to play out of this one? Brew, he's got his sights on him.
That's for the setup. Into the Atos, into the silence, into the dead shot. It's perfectly done from Ruin Collapse.
Laurel will take that kill.
They know he's in there unless he's TP'd out.
They're catching him.
And he has a
Simultaneous jump.
Actually,
Tendrils.
they saw him as well because he didn't have a TP.
Yep, he was trapped. Gaimin really trying to find something here. Catch Collapse.
And they take him down. They're hesitant on how they push for it. Now they'll drop the Fisher, but he's able to get over it with the Burrow Strike, or under it. He's away.
He saved the Crimson too. He felt very confident that he was going to be able to survive there.
And that was the meta.
It was Meta and Macropyre.
They will get the catch onto Lal. All right, that's the Aegis gone.
The casual Ice Path.
Radan's just straight in with the
Radan's
BKB. Yeah, he just puts the BKB, gets in there, kills off Tofu. He's going to be able to jump back as well to safety. I mean, they're going to try and chase this, Quinn. Gets the chains out. Ravage will be there. Lal, he's got the BKB ready.
Buyback from Tofu.
And collapses in. Jumps forward with a Burrow Strike.
Rallied around Ace. Their Spirit's a bit scared to go back in. Echo.
There's the slap. It's going to be dropped straight on a route, so it's just the support falling for this. And Tofu did buy back for this play. Quinn.
Another Quinn.
Moving forward. Get the chains onto Lal. Ice Path as well. Watson bringing in the damage, but Burrow Strike comes in for Collapse, ready with the counter play. Collapse makes the double. Watson, he's able to get the kill. He's able to take down the two of them. Double kill for Lal. He'll finally pop those. Collapse stays strong here. Can they finish the Sand King as well? He's getting healed up by the Shadow Word. Slider Fist comes in. He gets another Burrow off here. Collapse.
How is he tanking all this damage? The Crimson, it's putting in work. Is it going to keep him alive another century?
A Fisher. They'll finish him.
Big fight from
Very,
Gaimin.
very big kills from Gaimin there. That sure they lose Watson.
And Collapse positioning on the front. Laurel will break the smoke.
All right, we'll get the chains connection immediately. They'll close the gap.
He's got a Lotus.
And Watson's trying to push forward here with Quinn. They get the chains onto the two of them. Watson steps up, looks towards Malady. They're able to kill from Mid-Poshka. And Poshka's gone. Malady still staying smoked up at the back. Ready to line down the Ice Path, but Collapses there. Malady won't hit with the Ice Path. Macropyre's going to lay it down.
He's
they
alone.
can just turn towards him, but dead in the water, controlling the Sand King. They'll kill him off. And Quinn, he's diving in for more. He's up towards the
got
base.
Watson
Gets
with
the chain
him.
connection on towards Lal. Ace and Watson moving forward. They want to try and kill Lal off, but Radan's turned up. Lal's able to turn. The Ravage is used. Ice Path to follow up, but they can't kill Lal.
The
Radan
toggles.
gets the double. Lal will fall as the final few hits hit through from Malady, but Radan getting a triple kill after Gaimin. They really pushed that.
wanted Laurel. Trying to win, and ideally he needs MKB to really stick onto Radan properly.
So they might just kind of let this set go.
Quinn.
Okay, they've cut the creep wave. Quinn, the setup there, he has got BKB ready to press.
They're trying to force it out of him.
I mean, he's living on the edge here. Doesn't want to press his BKB, and he'll get away with not pressing it. Gets back to the base, but at the same time, Radan's already in his base, killing off the
he
zero.
almost gets cleaved.
He's nearly cleaving up Quinn. The dead shot hits on a Quinn. Quinn still has to run. Radan jumps forward. Quinn's
He's in the
side of but Radan's pretty deep. He's fine, though. He's got the BKB, still got the Aegis and the Satanic ready to go with. He'll be able to jump back to the safety of the rest of the team, and indeed a buyback comes out from Malady.
Laurel showing mid. He has
Okay.
a shield rune.
It's tanky, but Watson does quite a bit of damage. Lyle has to put the BKB, turns towards Quinn, grabs him with the taunt. Quinn, can he play his way out of this one? He got the BKB, jump forward, the Ravage
Laurel's
there in
down.
response. Watson turns his efforts over towards Radan. He's trying to get the damage in on towards this PA, but Radan's able to jump away, looks towards Ace, has been caught by the dead in the water.
Radan
Watson.
isolated.
Looking over towards Radan. Radan still, of course, having the Aegis hit for a minute and a half. In fact, he jumps in aggressively back over towards Watson, but Watson's able to force himself away. Turns, takes him out the once. Jump forward on the back line. Watson, he's cleaning it up. Gets the triple kill. Now they can look towards Radan, but Radan's got the BKB. He turns to Quinn, crits him up.
Watson trying to stick on the target. Collapses, came back. It's
They use-
5 heroes on Spirit.
And 3 buybacks from Spirit to try and make this work. They get the jump back in on towards Watson, but he keeps his distance, looks to Lyle, but Radan
Radan's
finds
in.
the gap. Watson falling low, but again, Watson able to force away. He brings down Radan, surely not the life steal. He's staying alive here.
How's he
Under
still
PA.
alive?
They couldn't quite finish Radan. He survives.
Oh my
Watson's
God.
dead. They don't have buybacks on Gaimin.
They've done it with the buybacks.
They couldn't kill Radan.
He just stands his ground, drops so low, every little thing mattering. That's the game.
It certainly looks like it. Spirit, they go all in with the buybacks, and it's a fantastic
Wow.
play and call to close the game up, close the series up. GG is called. Spirit, they'll close this game up.
I mean, what an awesome game to watch. You can see Gaming, even though they're behind in gold the whole time, putting up some pretty okay fights. Spirit, though, with the numbers at the end there, buying back on multiple different heroes.
Yeah.
And somehow
Four
Radan
buybacks.
doesn't die at the end of it, even though he's
So
grabbed
close.
and leashed.
It looked like if something rolled in sort of the favor of Watson, maybe in one of those hits or such, that he would have had it. But
Yeah.
just as it looks like he was going to go down on the PA, he doesn't.
And he made it.
He certainly did. And I think, look, we'll have plenty of time to talk about Spirit, no doubt. Now, just a few words about Gaimin Gladiators and kind of where they're at. You know, they've had a couple of series now where they were definitely in these games. You know, they were really competitive.